A look at the Greenbrier at night. America's resort, they call it here. About 250 miles southwest of D.C., near the Virginia border here in West Virginia. Looking resplendent in the evening. Sofia Kenin looked awfully bright down under in Australia. In January, winning that first Grand Slam, the young American will take on Jennifer Brady, another rising player representing the Stars and Stripes, and which has the potential, Nico, of being a terrific women's singles match.
Yes, and they took different paths towards stardom. Kenin, since she was young, moving over to America and just going all out, only focusing on being the best of the best. She's convinced, a lot of confidence on this young lady. And Jen Brady, going to college, fantastic collegiate career where she was the leader of that team for a number of years, and then just coming out on tour and really working hard. 21 years of age for Sofia Kenin, 5'7". There you see her first WTT season out of Pembroke Pines, Florida. And I think that's something we have to look at. Let's see how she performs under pressure. You see her dad always with her right there behind the bench, taking always a close look. Very intense gentleman. And she's facing another young lady at 25, Jen Brady. I love the way she plays. And she just got in a lot better shape since she got on tour. She understood that needed to move a little better. The competition hits harder. Out Boca Raton, and second year here. She was saying after the first match where she lost to Christina McHale that she felt the nerves a little bit playing in the team competition. Obviously, coming out of a college career, she knows how to play in this team competition. So she's looking to settle down here today and just play loose, because Kenin is the one with the pressure.
So you've got number 4 in the world, Kenin, the highest ranked American, against Jen Brady, another American in the top 50 right now at 48. Brady to serve. Sofia Kenin, you mentioned this fast pace, Nico. What she did down under in Australia, having to come back multiple times in some of her big wins. No time to come back here playing only one set. Hard to make up ground if you falter early.
What I see with Kenin is that she's a machine. She hits the ball solid all the time off both wings. And sometimes when she gets in trouble, she doesn't look to do anything different, but she's so good at doing what she does, and she wins a lot.
In addition, Australia wanted Lyon and France on the hard courts right before the coronavirus shutdown. Quality backhand, multiple event wins in just the first couple of months. Only player in the women's tour that can say that here in 2020. Again, the let's in play. Kenin on the spot and gets the break here at love.
She loves to play fast, and talk about fast. This is what we do right here when we take a look at the UTR. Kenin, surprisingly, only 1/10 of a point on top of Brady, because Brady has had a lot of good results of late. Ranked number 19th, 11th for the American, and on hard courts, a little bit more of an advantage.
Ace to begin this service game for Kenin, that universal tennis rating. Again, anybody can use it. Local players, college pros. Ranks the competition, strength of your opponent, the score, and recent matches, 30. Most recent, or whatever you've played in the last 12 months.
Slow start for Jen Brady. Lost 6 points in a row, went and changed her racket, and there you see the UTR. The ranks, they use it for everything. Pros, college, junior, recreational players, and then your last 30 results. Margin of victory, loss of beating. I think it's fair. the important thing is not to obsess over it. You know, especially with young kids. It's a lot of pressure for them. I think it's enough pressure for the young kids already. Parents have to be careful with that.
Well, 2 games and Sofia Kenin hasn't lost a point. Breaks at love, holds at love, and again that breakthrough down under to start off the year and picking up another title, so 5 now in her career.
Talk about coming out of the woodworks, because she had played a couple of events before and not particularly well, but did she play well in Melbourne? Well-deserved first Grand Slam title for Kenin.
Brady able to get on the board here, and other than Kenin, maybe the hottest American player on tour. We mentioned great results at the start of the year, able to qualify for Brisbane, then beat Ash Barty, then world number 1 to get to the round of 16 before losing in the quarterfinals. Kenin able to dive into that backhand again.
Just not enough in that second serve. Way too short. Kenin taking full advantage. It's a must-win game for Brady. Mistake off the forehand, and she feeds off of that. She's as good as his forehand is, and it hasn't been sharp in the big points, not in the last match and not today. She really needs to find her groove. Difficult against Kenin, who is as greedy as they come.
Jen Brady stepped on the court just a little while ago, and in a blink here, she could be down 3 games. More break point opportunities for Kenin.
She's rushing it. She has to slow it down a bit. She's playing at Kenin's pace. That serve came 16 seconds, with 16 seconds in the shot clock. She has to slow it down. If it's not going your way, you have to change something. And Kenin, she's ready to play 5 seconds after the point's done.
And there is the second opportunity for Brady to work her way back in. Gets to a deciding point. Again, she beat 3 top 20 players getting to the semifinals in Dubai, but taking on the most recent Grand Slam champ. Kenin thumping a backhand down the line to make it 3-love. Wednesday night, 7 Eastern, the action continues as CBS Sports Network serves you an ace. The Washington Castles battle the San Diego Aviators, World Team Tennis, on the 24-hour home of CBS Sports Network. Washington with a thrilling win in the match before this one earlier today here in West Virginia, 21-20. Beating the New York Empire.
breakers, getting up, trying to pump Jen up. Her body language doesn't inspire too much confidence right now. Said, I have to stop picking up the balls. Yesterday, I did like 30 miles after the day was done. I got to slow it down. And put the youngsters out there. There he is.
Some of the coaches and players have been
tight,
retrieving 33,000 steps. That knee was a little swollen last night. Kenin working from behind to draw even. And you know, the grit that she's shown here in this last year, racking up all those wins, including that first major.
Serve. Has improved. A little muscle behind it. And look, she's ready to go. The umpire has not even turned on the shot clock, and she's ready to serve.
Brady able to push it to a deciding point.
Second one in a row.
Trying to get some traction here in this set against Sofia Kenin. Another phenomenal backhand from Sofia Kenin. We'll break that down for you, show more of that weapon for the American in a moment. Sofia Kenin's backhand, it is a weapon.
I would say impeccable so far, and that's one of her main weapons. We said how accurate she is off both wings, but that double-hander, just too much. And in clutch points, too, look how she finds the open spots, but still plays with some margin. They don't go near the line, and she can hit them with her eyes closed. Unbelievable. 6 of them so far in the first 4 games, and Jen Brady is at the edge of the precipice here. Down 1-4.
Here in World Team Tennis, again, these players only playing 1 set. Normally, you're getting drilled in the opening set. You say, you know what, I'm going to regroup. Now for Brady, trying to get at least a game here to get something and salvage it for the Breakers. Well, better work in this service game so far for Brady. And that overall tally right now, the advantage is 9 for Philadelphia. Excuse me, 6 for Philadelphia at 9-3.
There it is.
Brady digging in and earning a game here against Kenin. But Sofia has been relentless in her service efforts, and she steps up to the line again quickly.
Yes, that's what she does. Winning or losing, she always plays at a fast pace, a la Steffi Graf.
So many players playing well to start of 2020. Have the shutdown. See Kenin anxious to get back out here, and the form looks excellent.
As Kenin came out and won the first 8 points, Brady had to switch rackets. She wasn't feeling confident. She's missed the forehand by small margins. The ball is flying on her. I just feel that with that strength grip and this kind of swing she has, if she let the ball in a little bit more, she'll have a little more control. It's too far away from her body and she has to stretch her arms. If you stretch your arms, you have less control. If you have your elbows bent, she's in no need of power. She can really smack the ball. You can start hearing her breathe a little harder, pressuring herself. Here's an opportunity for Jen Brady and the Breakers to make it a little closer in the big score. Down 4-9.
Just the second break point chance as a team for the Breakers in the match.
Out by 2 inches.
So that chance there for Brady squandered. By comparison, Philly's already had 13 breakpoint chances here, keeping Orange County feeling the heat throughout in their service games. Deciding point here for Kenin and Brady.
It is a rare miss by Kenin. All of a sudden, Jen Brady has 2 games on the board. Things looking a little different. A little more confidence in her stride. See if she can hold serve. And Rick Leach said it before the match. You know, they have a great team, and We just have to do what we can. We only have 4 players. They have 8. I think that was better than she intended. What an angle.
Extended rally and then extinguished by another Kenin monster backhand.
Hard towards the middle of the court, and as Brady opens up the court, look what she gets.
Brady responds with an ace. And she took the unique route of moving to Europe. New German coach, trained there in the wintertime. And then when the shutdown came, had to come back home, back to a base in Orlando. Certainly doing some things, you figure, modern technology like a lot of folks on streaming, over the phone, over the internet.
So it's a timeout by player Captain Martin, trying to calm down Kenin, take her to the finish line. And Kenin didn't know what was going on, and that's what we were talking about. When things are going good, she just rolls over opponents. But when things are going bad, she just keeps missing and missing. And smart from Captain Martin to slow it down. You know, think about it. Go back to what you were doing. Keep playing firm shots towards the middle, and when you see the opening, go for it. But he's just trying to break up a Brady comeback here.
Sorry.
That's a bad miss. She just didn't know what to do with it. And that's the thing with players that know that when they are in the baseline and have their regular shot, they can handle it. Once you start slicing them, bringing them in, they run into difficulties, and that's what just happened to Sofia Kenin. Another one by a ninja too. We've been talking about the altitude for a couple of days, and the ball is just flying. And when you're not in full confidence, that's what happens.
We're at about 1,800 feet here at the Greenbrier, right in the Allegheny Mountains. How about Jen Brady?
That's big.
Gutting it out to get 3 games on the board. Even if she doesn't win the set, that is massive here in the overall team competition.
There we go with Jen Brady's highlights at UCLA. Only 2 years there, but she led them to the championships in 2014. Started playing ITS, 9 titles, 4 were in the singles, Australian Open semifinals with Alison Risk. And then you see her career highs, 5 in singles, 44 in doubles. Solid player all around, and now 4 or 5 inches are a big difference. They can be 2 or 3 inches out, 2 or 3 inches in, and they start falling in for Brady. Does she believe she can win?
Now this set has changed dramatically.
Tennis is just so beautiful. It's just, you just see the confidence come and go. And Sofia Kenin all of a sudden feels like she can't win a point, and she rushes back to the line. It's 20 seconds left. Up 30.
Sofia Kenin, again, Grand Slam champion, but World Team Tennis rookie.
There you go. Welcome.
Again, had a 4-love lead, a game away, and now Jen Brady potentially trying to send this to a set tiebreak.
Easy from up here. A lot of pressure down there. Totally different atmosphere than she was up 4-love.
Well, Sofia Kenin responding in so many pressure-packed situations en route to that title at the Australian Open. Now, down here in this potential set ender, works her way in front and a chance to close it out now. And she has. Sofia Kenin wins her World Team Tennis debut in women's singles 5-3 over Jennifer Brady. And Philadelphia keeps the lead in the overall 10-6 against the Breakers. The Grand Slam champion now on the board in World Team Tennis with men's doubles on deck.